What's going on, everybody? Sports Player 2.0 Daniel here. And guys, we went 3-3-2 in the NHL and 6-5 in the NBA. So we had a so-so day today in both sports. I mean, you never want to have 5 losses in both sports, but at least we got 2 points out of the NHL. And we had a winning record in in the NBA, 6-5, one game over 500. So not that bad, but also not that great. So let's move on to tomorrow's games. The Tampa Bay Lightning are going to Columbus to face the Blue Jackets. The Tampa Bay Lightning come in at a perfect 3-0, and the Blue Jackets come in at 1-2-2. The last game for these two teams they played, and the Tampa Bay Lightning won 3-2 in overtime. The likely starters for this game is Andrei Vasilevsky for the Tampa Bay Lightning and Jonas Korpisalo for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And the Tampa Bay Lightning are favored in this one. Give me the Lightning to win this game on the road in Columbus. Next up, we have the Philadelphia Flyers going to Boston to face the Bruins. The Flyers come in at 3-1-1, and the Bruins come in at 2-1-1. The last game for these two teams they played, and Boston won 5-4 in a shootout. It ended in a shootout. Boston won 5-4. And the likely starters for this game is Carter Hart for the Philadelphia Flyers and Yaroslav Halak for the Boston Bruins. The Bruins are a favorite in this one, but give me upset. Give me the Flyers to win this game on the road in Boston. Next up, we have the Montreal Canadiens going to Vancouver to face the Canucks. The Canadiens come in at 3-0-2, and the Canucks come in at 2-4-0. The last game for these two teams they played, and Montreal won in a blowout 7-3. It was a football score. And Montreal won it 7-3. The likely starters for this game is Carey Price for the Montreal Canadiens and Braden Holtby for the Vancouver Canucks. And the Montreal Canadiens are a favorite in this one. Give me the Canadiens to win this game on the road in Vancouver. Next up, we have the LA Kings going to St. Louis to face the Blues. The Kings come in at 1-1-2, and the Blues come in at 2-1-1. The last game for for the LA Kings, they won 4-2 versus the Colorado Avalanche, and the St. Louis Blues lost 2-1 versus the San Jose Sharks in a shootout. The likely starters for this game is Jonathan Quick for the Los Angeles Kings and Jordan Binnington for the St. Louis Blues. Now, the Blues are a big favorite in this one. I think the Kings have a chance in this one, but I don't think so. I think the Blues will win it, but don't be surprised if the Kings win it also. I think this one could go either way, but I'm picking the Blues. Give me the Blues to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Ottawa Senators going to Winnipeg to face the Jets. The Senators come in at 1-2-1, and the Jets come in at 3-1-0. The last game for these two teams, it was actually in Ottawa, but they played each other. So this is in Winnipeg. These two teams faced each other, but the last game was in Ottawa, and Winnipeg won 4-1 in their last game. The likely starters for this game is Matt Murray for the Ottawa Senators and Connor Hellebuyck for the Winnipeg Jets. Now, there's no line on this game yet, but I am going to give it to the Winnipeg Jets. Give me the Jets to win this game at home. And that does it for the NHL. Let's move on to the NBA. The 76ers are going to Detroit to face the Pistons. The 76ers come in at 11-5, and the Pistons come in at 3-12. Now, I think this will be a blowout by the 76ers. It's just the better team here. I think it will be a blowout. Give me the 76ers in a blowout. Next up, we have the Miami Heat going to Brooklyn to face the Nets. The Heat come in at 6-8, and the Nets come in at 9-8. I think this will be won by the Heat. Give me the Heat to win this game on the road in Brooklyn. Next up, we have the New Orleans Pelicans going to Minnesota to face the Timberwolves. The Pelicans come in at 5-9, and the Timberwolves come in at 3-11. And the Pelicans are 8-point favorite in this one. I will take the Pelicans here. Give me the Pelicans to win in a money line, but give me the Timberwolves +8. I think the Timberwolves will be more competitive in this one and keep it closer than 8 points. So give me the Pelicans in a money line, but give me the Timberwolves +8. Next up, we have the Golden State Warriors going to Utah to face the Jazz. The Warriors come in at 8-7, and the Jazz come in at 11-4. And the Utah Jazz are a 6.5-point favorite in this one. Give me the Jazz to win this game at home. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Lakers going to Chicago to face the Bulls. The Lakers come in at 12-4, and the Bulls come in at 7-8. And the Los Angeles Lakers are a 9-point favorite in this one. Give me the Lakers in a money line, but give me the Bulls +9. Again, I think the Bulls will be more competitive in this one and keep it closer than 9 points. I think this will be one like a 4-point game, a 4-point win for the Lakers. So I am going to take the Lakers in a money line, but give me the Bulls +9. Next up, we have the Houston Rockets going to Dallas to face the Mavericks. The Houston Rockets come in at 5-9, and the Mavericks come in at 8-7. I will take the Mavericks here. Give me the Mavericks to win this game at home. And the final match for the day, we have the Denver Nuggets going to Phoenix to face the Suns. These two teams played today, and the Nuggets won. The Nuggets won in overtime. The Nuggets come in at 8-7, and the Suns come in at 8-6. And again, the Suns are a 1.5-point favorite, just like last time. And I will give it to the Suns this time. Give me the Suns to get revenge on the Nuggets and beat them here at home. And that does it for today's picks for tomorrow's games. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please give me the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one.